Hello everyone, welcome back to No More Popcorn. I'm gonna try to make that our theme song. I think it's got like a certain kind of a fucking groove that makes me want to pop my fucking pussy. Guys, thank you so much for being you and for being here. My name is Brian with No More Popcorn, and yeah, I've been really excited to get a package in the mail, and it just showed up yesterday. So I wanted to go over that package with you guys. I ordered a bunch of movies from Arrow UK, Arrow Video from the UK, and with all this mess that's going on with everything, it took a while to get here. I can't lie, I was slightly nervous that either I had done something wrong when ordering, or maybe my stuff was lost. I don't know. It took a while, but this is my first time actually ordering from Arrow. I've generally only bought I've only bought the titles that I have off of independent sellers, whether it be on eBay or in movie groups or something like that. So this is my first time using them, and so I was a little bit nervous. I didn't really realize it would take quite as long as it did, but their customer service was awesome. I did reach out to them and just sort of ask, like, hey, I'm sorry to bug you and to be a complete asshole right now because I'm sure you're super busy, but I just wanted to make sure everything is cool with my orders, and of course they informed me everything was good, and they just sort of explained it. So in my book, that's good. If a company's going to take the time to actually respond to that, I feel like a lot of them are probably just like, fuck this guy, we hear this shit all day, move on, but they took the time to contact me and reach out, so I applaud that. Now I am going to go ahead and get one complaint, I guess, actually out of the way, and that last one wasn't much of a complaint. I just, wanted to, I know there's a lot of people in the Arrow group that I'm a part of that are wondering, where's my movies, and I was that person too, but I assure you that they are taking care of us all, it seems like, and I guess that's the best we can do right now. But this, with that being said, that I've never ordered through Arrow, it's that I've never ordered from Arrow itself, this being the first time. I have to say that I was this is Lucy. You guys have probably met Lucy a few times before, but I have to say that I was a little, okay, come here. There you go. I was a little disappointed with how it was packed. I ordered 11 movies in total. One of them's a set, and I'm going to show all these off here in just a second. But I gotta say, from the standpoint of ordering from boutique labels quite often, I have to say that this was probably the most disappointing as far as how the movies came. So this is what it was shipped in. Okay, and there's the the front of it there. It's got your Arrow tape on it, but then when you open it up, it's just this. It's just the cardboard. See, these were kind of folded like so, and then your movies would just sit in there underneath these flaps. And I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm complaining too much, or maybe I'm nitpicking too much. One of my movies, one of the cases from this order was damaged. The case is cracked pretty bad. It still functions, but for me, that's stuff that I pay attention to. That's kind of a big deal. I guess I'll forgive it, I guess is the way to put it, just because I know that everything is wild right now, and I know those guys that are guys and gals at the post office and stuff like that are just running around like fucking crazy. But I do feel like if they would maybe just take the time, if Arrow would just take the time to put in some bubble wrap, or maybe consider using boxes or something, as opposed to, like the folding cardboard thing that they've got, I feel like it would help a lot. But anyway, I let's go ahead and dive into the movies. I just wanted to take a moment to say that, I do love their product. I love what they put out, and I will continue to order from them. But yeah, maybe some bubble wrap would help. All right, guys. So this was an Easter sale, And I got to tell you, I was just sort of looking online. I knew I wanted to buy some movies, and I was like, okay, let me see if I can get some ideas for some stuff I want. And I just so happened to, something popped up saying, hey, Arrow's got the sale going on. And these were cheap. I mean, cheap. Most of them in this bunch cost about $7.50. There were a couple that were just a little bit more. Now, if you are an Arrow collector, I know a lot of you want the books and stuff. I've got, I don't have a tremendously huge Arrow. I've roughly got around like 30 titles or so, probably, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. But, the book, a lot of people really want the book that comes with the release. If it does have a slipcover, for some reason, and I don't know why, I'm super picky about every boutique label that I order from, but I don't know, for some reason I don't really care that much about the slipcovers for Arrow. I do have some, but I think mostly it's because the slipcover is generally the exact same as the cover for the movie. Now, they do have reversible artwork, so you can flip it around. But I don't know. For whatever reason it is, I don't have to have it. I don't have to have the book either. It is a good bonus. I mean, I agree. It's nice to have. But yeah, I'm okay with just the bare essentials with Arrow. I guess that's what I'm getting at. So for the 10th millionth time, I'm going to go ahead and start diving into these movies here so we don't take up too much time. I've got another video that I'm hoping to be able to fit in after the end of this one. It's another kind of an unboxing deal for me. So, and as you guys know, if you've watched any of my unboxing videos with No More Popcorn, I never actually do the box unboxing. I always kind of pull this stuff out. I find it to be a lot easier. Here we go. So most of these are blind buys, by the way. I haven't seen most of them. I figured this would be a great opportunity, though, with the prices being so low. So the first one that I have up here is The Baby. And this movie looks awesome. I watched the trailer for it. It looks pretty crazy, like a grown man is under the control of these women, and they, he acts like a baby, and they treat him like a baby, cradle and all. I'm really, really excited to watch this one. Now, okay, speaking of books, this one actually came with one, so that's cool. I think there's only a couple that did, but yeah. So reversible artwork on these as well. Okay, very nice. And I was going to mention too that even though these all came from the UK, from Arrow UK, most of these are region free. Okay, this one is, it appears to be region A, B, and C, as most of them are. Moving right along, this one kind of has a little bit of a funny story to it. I work with a guy, and he asked me one day, kind of randomly, he's an older gentleman, good friend of mine though, and he was like, hey, have you ever seen that movie where the giant rat fucks the lady? And I said, no, but I have to find this movie. He couldn't remember the name of it. He was like, God, he's like, you really got to watch it. Anyway, I tried to look up a couple of things and come to find out Rat Who Fucks Lady didn't pull anything up on Google. But when I started diving into this sale, I seen this movie, The Beast, and I was looking at the pictures of it, the stills, and I was like, oh my God, that's the fucking movie where the rat fucks the lady. So I now have it. I have a little subgenre, a little collection of rat fucking women movies. If there's any more movies like that, let me know. I can add to my collection of one. Yeah, very cool. This one is a double disc. Yep, right there. You got the Blu-ray and you've got the DVD. Reversible artwork, of course. Oh, that's just okay. So it's just a different language. Is that French or something? French? We're going to go with French. We'll say that's what it is. All right, I'm just going to slide that back in there. And then we're going to move on to the next. Come on. Good gravy and biscuit. All right, now we've got The Beast Within. Beware, motherfucker! This one is... Okay, now it is saying that this one is Region B. This is also MGM. That's kind of exciting. So Vinegar Syndrome, they just recently picked up the rights to some MGM movies that they're going to be releasing. Okay, The Beast is also Region B. So what that means, in case you are not familiar, is that means that you will have to have a region-free player in order to play them. United States and Canada, we are Region A, and the UK is B, and then C is something else. But anyway, A, B, and C are all your regions, as far as I know at least. So you'll need a player that can play those. Standard Region A player will not do them. All right, next one up is a Wes Craven film called Deadly Blessing. Deadly Blessing. I'm surprised I bought this one. I'm absolutely terrified of spiders, and that's a big-ass spider right there. This one does look like it's B-locked as well. I just got through telling you guys that most of these were region-free, and I apologize. Maybe I didn't pay enough attention. So then, of course, you've got your disc. And our reversible artwork for this one is that. Yeah, I definitely like the newly commissioned artwork on that one for sure. That's I think that looks quite a bit nicer, I think. So I'm going to keep that one. And we're going to move right along to Doom Asylum. Slashing with a snicker! Slaughter with a smirk! Very cool. Nice, nice. Yep. Okay, this one's region free, so that's nice. And let's see what our reversible is. Ooh! See, I like that one. That's pretty cool. Definitely has a very old school feel to it. I'm going to flip that one. I like that one better. Yeah. Both very nice options, but I'll stick with that. Yeah. Nice, huh? And these all do come with a shit ton of special features. Arrow is killer for that. They really are. I think as far as special features go, I don't know if they can be beat. Honestly, they have a tremendous amount. And I couldn't recommend watching special features more. That came out wrong. You should all watch the special features that come on your special releases of these movies. I'm telling you, I couldn't tell you the amount of times that I told you. There's been a lot of times that I've watched a movie and I've been just sort of on the fence about it, kind of been like, it's okay. But a lot of times, if you watch the special features, if any of that stuff like filmmaking and behind the scenes stuff intrigues you at all, a lot of times it can add a whole other dynamic to the movie and a lot of depth to it that you maybe didn't see at first. Especially commentary tracks are great. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. I would recommend going down that rabbit hole. If you guys haven't. So this is also a 2-discer. It looks like the DVD and the Blu-ray. So there's your Blu-ray, DVD in the back. This one also does have reversible artwork. And both of those are very nice. But I do think I like that one better, so I'm going to stick with it. Alright, just a couple of more here for you guys. Alright, next up we have Eaten Alive. Yeah, I've been pretty excited about this one. Tobe Hooper, who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he did this movie. I think that it has... Yep, it's got Robert Englund in it. This one is region A and B, no region C. But yeah, I've been very excited to check this one out. I've heard a tremendous amount about it. This is the case that was broken. So let me see if I can show this to you guys just a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but you've got a big old crack right here. Got a crack going right down the center. I'm sure you can hear it. One right there. So yeah, come on, guys. I mean, it's a huge company. You know what I mean? And I love them to death. I love what they put out. But just, God, give me some bubble wrap next time. Because now I'm going to have to go buy another case for this. Because I want it to look nice. And anyway, that's just me. Maybe that kind of shit doesn't bother you guys. But it certainly gets on me nerves a little bit. Sorry I didn't show the alternate artwork, which is also pretty cool. It's actually really neat, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, looks like I have about 4 more here. So this next one, I had recently gotten the Steelbook edition of Hellraiser, limited edition from Arrow. There is what is called the Scarlet Box that contains Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3, and it goes for an insane amount of money. It's really cool. It comes with a ton of extra stuff, and I mean like physical as well, not just special features. There's so much stuff in that, it looks amazing. But this is kind of the more simple version of that. It is contained in a nice, thick, sturdy box. This is Hellraiser 1 through 3. Okay. And it contains your first 3 movies, all of which do have reversible artwork. It is just for the original movie posters, though. So I'll show you one for an example, just to jar your memory there, in case you have forgotten what it looked like. But there's, yeah, old Pinhead. All right, and all of these do appear to be Region B. So once again, Region Free player will be needed in order to view those. I gotta say, as far as sale prices though, they fucking win it. I've never seen a sale where the movies have gone quite that cheap. I'm wondering if it is because they are UK releases. I don't know. Maybe, you know, I guess what I'm saying is maybe the US versions of these, like the Region Free or Region A versions, are maybe a little bit more expensive, maybe a little bit more limited. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm very glad. All this to say, you need to get a Region Free player. That's all I'm getting at. A lot of people, they're like, oh, this looks tacky. You know, it doesn't bother me in the slightest fucking bit, to be completely honest with you. At first, I thought it was weird. I've just gotten used to it now. And plus, there are so many awesome limited editions that are not from America, that are region locked, that are so freaking cool. The media books, steel books, you know, basically pick your poison on what kind of packaging you like. And I, you know, especially with horror, there's a ton of that stuff available overseas, and we just don't ever get it here in America. So, all right, Blu-ray DVD. Okay. And these are just kind of little advertisement cards that they put in their stuff here. So this is Microwave Massacre. All right, this one is region free. It's also one of the only titles in the lot that I've seen. You know, I've seen Hellraiser and stuff like that, but I have to tell you that my buddy actually got really upset with me when I ordered this. Because him and I will watch movies together on Saturday nights, if time permits. And we just do it via Facebook Messenger. He lives in Hawaii and I live in Tennessee, so there's some distance there. But anyway, we do FaceTime, like the video chat. And we just find random movies on Amazon Prime or Shudder, because we have both, or those are the two outlets, I'm sorry, that both of us have. So we try to pick something off one of those streaming services. And we came across Microwave Massacre because, you know, this looks like something I would love. I would get that tattooed right above my fucking ass, and I would look in the mirror and beat off every day. It looks awesome. Honest to God, we hated it. We hated it so fucking much. But it was super cheap. I think that one was even less than $7.50. I want to say it was maybe around that $5 mark, something like that. So I went ahead and got it, and I'm like, I'll give it another chance. So moving right along to one of my favorite movies of all time, and I was very excited to get this one. We have Robocop. This is one of their limited editions, and these are just impeccable. I've only got a couple. I've got American Werewolf in London, this one. I have Hills Have Eyes, Pieces. But anyway, if you're ever looking for a movie, and if it does have an Arrow, you know, limited edition kind of box deal, go for it. They are, the quality on these supersedes basically anything. Very sturdy cardboard. Amazing. Look at this book. This book is fucking huge. All write-ups and pictures, stuff from the movie. It's incredible. Yeah. Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply. That is so badass. I love it. Yep, also comes with a double-sided poster. Let me see if I can do this and you guys actually be able to see it. So there it is with kind of your original artwork, and here is the newly commissioned artwork, both of which are very slick looking. I keep telling myself I'm going to frame these posters that I've got from Arrow, and I never have. Honestly, I don't know if I ever will. I kind of just like to keep them with the movie, with the case. But either way, they do look nice. If you want to frame something like that and put it up, it would look really good. So here we have our movie. Yep. Looking good. All right, so we've got, what we got here? I'm sorry. Okay, so we have the theatrical cut, and then we also have the director's cut. I highly recommend the director's cut. I know it doesn't add a tremendous amount of runtime or anything, but it's freaking awesome. And if you haven't seen this movie in a while, maybe you were younger when you did or something, this movie is extremely fucking violent, and it kicks so much ass. I love it. Plus you got Red Foreman, from that 70s show in here as an awesome coked out bad guy. Comes with a sticker. This property protected by Robocop. I love it. You also have art cards. Yeah. Awesome. Woohoo! Whee! Ooh, and then the Glorious Bastards. And the same thing with this one as all the other releases. You do have reversible artwork. I went ahead and flipped it to the original. When I do have a slip box or a slip cover, any kind of case to put it in, if I do have the option of flipping the artwork inside, I'll go ahead and do it. That way, when you pull out the movie, so you'll see this at first, pull out the movie, and then you'll see that. I just think it looks nice. But I am a bit of a weirdo when it comes to that stuff, I don't know what kind of accent that was, and please don't judge me for it. I promise I'll never do it again, although I probably will. All right, guys, the last one. Oop, I forgot to put the sticker up. I'll put that in a minute. Last one for you guys on the Arrow Easter sale haul that I got. This is Trapped Alive. Yeah, this one I think is quite a bit of fun. It's kind of like a good little cat and mouse movie. Got a pretty cool, decent little story to it. It's also full of some really just funny kind of stuff. So I think that you guys would enjoy it. If you're a fan of 80s horror, then you'll I think that you'll dig this one quite a bit. So that's some awesome artwork too. I actually think I might flip that. I like that one better. It just looks more interesting to me. It's like, what is this exactly? Because it looks kind of like 90s, or I guess 80s sitcom-ish. Yeah. I like that better. This one says it is region free. So, awesome, guys. Well, that is my haul from Arrow Video UK. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what your guys' favorite Arrow releases are. There's so many of them. They're an extremely diverse company. They put out a little bit of everything. With me, I just tend to lean more on the horror side of things. I do, like different genres, but as far as collecting and stuff, horror is kind of my thing. That's sort of what I like to collect the most. But all right, yeah, guys, it's been great hanging out with you. Like I said, tell me what your favorite Arrow release is. Tell me what your favorite boutique company is. Give me some pictures of your stuff. Show it off a little bit. I'd love to see it. I'd love to talk about these things with you. And yeah, I hope all is well with everyone. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to do another unboxing video, like I said, for some Vinegar Syndrome stuff. They had their well, we're right in the middle of it, of their halfway to Black Friday sale. I stayed up till midnight last night with all the other nutcases and weirdos in the world, and started ordering. I had done a bunch of pre-orders, or not pre-orders, I'm sorry. I had done a bunch of orders prior to the sale to try to fill in some gaps on some things that I thought might sell out very quickly when the sale started. So I wanted to go ahead and scoop them up early. So yeah, I'm going to be going over all that stuff with you guys in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And take care and go watch a fucking movie. And I love you guys. I love you. I love you.